You are gonna absolutely love this new prop firm that I've got for you in this video. It's a new instant funding company called StockNet Institute SCI, and I'm gonna be giving you a full breakdown of the prop firm, what they have to offer, and why I truly believe this could be the future of beginner funding. Now, let me start off this video by saying, by no means am I saying this company is going to replace FTMO or My Forex Fund or any of the top 3 major funding companies. I believe there will always be evaluation models, there will always be companies that offer 2-step phases like FTMO and like My Forex Fund. And I believe they're very, very important for you guys to actually go out there and get those accounts, because obviously capital is a very, very big thing in this industry. However, now more than ever, I believe that there's too many people losing money on phase 1, phase 2 evaluations when they could actually be making money. Sit there for a second, listen to this, and let me know if this is you. You're a profitable trader. You're able to make money. You're able to make a decent couple of percent, maybe 4 or 5% a month. And you've been decently profitable for a solid period right now, maybe a couple of months. You've had a couple nice trades. You're able to manage your risk. But whenever you come to start a challenge, you always seem to just take its turn. Your trading takes a nosedive, you end up over trading, you over leverage, you get emotional. And the reason that you end up doing this is because the evaluation has a time limit, has a profit target, has a bunch of trading restrictions that kind of force you to have, to an extent, bad trading psychology. Meaning you have actually been profitable, but through repeatedly taking the challenges, you've actually become less profitable because you're changing your own trading strategy and your own trading technique. Now, I've said this for the longest time, and countless other profitable traders will agree with me, but being a profitable trader and being able to pass funding is 2 separate things entirely. I know many profitable traders who cannot pass funding for multiple reasons, and that's completely fine. Not everyone's meant to have a system specifically designed to pass funding challenges. And this is where a company like StockNet Institute comes into play, because they give you the capital up front and they give you the freedom to trade it the way that you want to trade it. And on top of that, you're still able to scale your account and get that big capital long term anyway. So without further ado, let's hop into the website. Let me show you guys their evaluation. Let me show you guys their model and why I truly believe that this could be a very, very big thing. All right, guys, so welcome to the SCI analytics page. This is actually on my personal 10K account that these guys have very kindly given to me to trade. I've actually been trading this live on the Learn and Earn pretty much every day for the past week and a half. And you can see right here, I'm actually up about 5.03%. Some very, very nice metrics, but this video is not about my personal trading. I just wanted to show you guys the analytics and the back end of this company, and to actually show you that I am genuinely trading with these guys. I would never promote a company, I'd never promote any sort of service that I didn't truly believe in myself. And that's why it was very important for me to actually try out their company first and foremost, and actually go through each little thing that a customer or a trader would be doing before I share it with you guys. Now you can see that I'm up 5.03%, but I've got no profit. The reason for that is because I actually made a payout already. I requested a payout. If I come here to the announcement section, you can see that the payout was approved literally within the next day. I actually requested this at like midnight, so it was a very, very quick approval within a couple of hours. Right here, I'm going to put up the clip of me requesting the payout. Currently, like Friday, it's actually like midnight, so technically Friday, but whatever. It's Friday. I can now request the payout on my homepage right here. I believe I've had this account for like a week and a bit, maybe just over a week, and I'm up a decent amount of profit, about 5.03%. So I can just come here, click request, withdraw the amount. I'm just gonna, just for purpose sake, just take the entire amount so I can fill in the entire bar and go ahead and click submit. And there you go. It's as easy as that. That's the payout now processed, and it's now on its way to my account. I'll show you guys once it lands. Now, this right here is SCI's homepage. This is their main landing page when you come to their website. Now, right here, you'll notice that it's not an evaluation, it's actually an evolution. And the reason that they've actually changed the name of this, I'm assuming, again, don't quote me on this, I don't work at SCI, but I'm assuming because you evolve the account, you're compounding it over time, and they have a very, very powerful compounding / scaling program. So it's not an evaluation, it is an instant funding company. There's no phase 1, there's no phase 2, you're immediately on the money you pay for. And you're just evolving it through time. You can see right here, you can actually scale up to 1.28 million. This is their max allocation, which is more than enough capital to make a large amount of money, even averaging about 5% a month, which is, that's a pretty good percentage, but averaging 5% a month from 1.28 million is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That's like 70 something grand. Now you can see if you scroll down here, they have two account sizes, standard and dynamic. Now the only difference between standard and dynamic is your drawdown and your scaling. Now standard is the equivalent of a regular account or a conservative account, and the dynamic would be their version of an aggressive account. So you can see on the standard you have a max of an 8% drawdown, and the dynamic you have a 12% drawdown, but you also scale every 15% rather than the initial 10%. And you can also see that the dynamic is slightly more pricey. Now I would say for newbie traders, definitely go for the standard. You don't need to be trading dynamic. You don't need to over leverage or do anything silly. Just get a regular account and you can compound it. Now, you're probably wondering why are these account sizes so small? Because they're a decent amount for the size that they are. And if you're only familiar with other prop firms like My Forex Fund and FTMO and TFF, etc., you may be slightly confused. But like I said, this is an instant funding company, meaning if I were to pay 320 and get a $5,000 account, I could immediately make money on that $5,000 account. There is no phase one, there is no phase two. I'm immediately on that capital. And the reason that I believe this is so powerful and so beneficial is if you really think about it and you really run the maths. Let's say I pay £320 to get this account. I then proceed to make 10%. Now bear in mind, every 10% you make on the account, they will double it. So I make 10%. Now that is 10% that I can withdraw and actually secure and put it in my bank. So 10% of five grand is $500. Now granted, I'm not keeping the entire amount. I'm only taking 50 as it starts off at a smaller split. But the point is that I've actually made money trading. So in comparison to an FTMO or a My Forex Fund or any other kind of PropFirm account, I would have to make 15% right off the bat before I ever made a single penny. Before I even made break even back, I would have to make 15%. Now, I'm not saying that this entirely replaces that, but I'm saying if you're able to make 10% followed by 5%, you could make 10% right here on a $5,000 account, make $500, you'd keep 250, while also doubling your account to the next size. You'd then be on a larger account. You can then make a further 5% on this, withdraw it, so on and so forth. And the point is that you're continuously making money. And one of the main benefits of this, in my opinion, for psychology, for just so many different reasons, is that it's a lot easier to trade on an account like this. There's no time limit, there's no profit target, there's no expiry, there's no minimum trading days. It's complete and utter freedom to trade when you want, when you like, how you like, and long-term grow this. Now the idea is that if you're a very consistent trader, you can start on like a 10 grand account, 5 grand account, whatever, and through time, over the space of a year, 2 years, however long it takes you, it really doesn't matter. You're able to compound this and make more and more money. And you can see once you start getting to the bigger numbers, it really does compound like crazy. So you go from 80 to 160 to 320, 640, all the way up to 1.28 million. And at this point, your scaling's at 75%. Granted, it's not as high as FTMO or some of the other companies, but once again, you're making money from the get-go. So it really does even out. And that is pretty much their entire prop firm. There's not really much else to it. There's no other phases, no other evaluations, no hidden cost. It really is what you see is what you get. All right, now I know what you guys are thinking. Daniel, you're only saying all of this because you're sponsored by the company or you're working with them or they've done a giveaway for your Discord or whatever, but I really want you guys to understand that I would generally never promote a company that I didn't truly believe in or that I didn't use myself. And through working with StockNet Institute for a little while now, I really do like their company, their model and their mission for the future. And I truly believe that a lot of newbie traders can really benefit from a prop firm like this because they can actually start making money. And it's so important for your mental, it's so important for your psychology to start making money. It's so important for you to really internalize that you can make money in this market. And the easiest way to do that, and again, I'm not saying it's easy, but it's substantially easier to make money with a company like this. You're much more likely to at least break even or make a little bit of money than you are doing prop firm evaluations. Now, really think about it. If you've done a couple of evaluations now and you failed them, how many times have you been in profit? How many times have you gone up 5, 6, 7% and then gone back to break even and then got on a retry or done a number of various different activities? That could have been actual money. That could have been profit that you withdrew out of the market. You could have already had a first scaling and actually been a semi-profitable trader. But obviously the evaluation phases do not pay you, and this is a direct solution to that problem. So I'd recommend, if you're looking to get into the prop firm game, if you're looking to gain a bit of live market experience, maybe start off on a small account, start compounding it, start really seeing what it's like to actually make money in this market And then once you're super confident and consistent in your trading, you're able to actually average the amount that you need to be averaging, you can take some of your profits from this company and start to go for bigger funding with FTMO, My Forex Fund, with these other companies, and really build up your portfolio. Now that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed this, if you like the company, make sure you use my code, it's DanielFX. You'll get 10% off at checkout, and it will also support me. I'm going to make more videos. We're going to do more giveaways on the Discord. If you weren't on the previous giveaway, you missed out because we gave away a 5K SAI account, instant funding right off the bat. So make sure you're active on the Discord, because we're definitely going to be doing more of those in the future. We're going to catch you in the next one.